Hello YouTube, Delina here. I am back with another speed video for The Sims 4. I'm doing a base game only build in Oasis Springs, and as you can see, I'm first kind of putting down the trees and some of the, I guess, I don't know what they're called. Just trying to get some landscaping done before I actually start doing the build. I really wanted to do my builds around this kind of setup already on the outside, and then it started getting real weird because I knew what I wanted the outside to look, but I didn't know what I wanted the inside to look like. That started happening after some time. Um, so another thing is that I decided to try and build the house from the base first. And yeah, I don't know how to do that. I see people doing like the front of the house first and then they kind of go to the back of the house. I kind of do like the full shape of the body of the house before I ever do the front or any kind of like what would they call it? Any details, right? So I tried to do that, but I really kept struggling. You're gonna see me kind of go back and forth and like turn and turn the camera. There goes the first turn, and then I think for the second turn, I'm kind of just like whatever, and then I just go ahead and I I just basically do the body of the house because it was kind of driving me crazy. See, there we go, second turn, and I'm just like, okay, we're gonna do these little things here. And then I added in the stairs because I knew I needed a second floor. I made that downstairs way too small, and it was way too small just because I did, in fact, put down this the landscape first. I think there's a word I'm trying to use, the foliage. That's what it was, and I'm like thinking frothy, and I'm like, that's not the word for for like brushes and bushes and things outside. Like it's the foliage. That's the word I was looking for. Yay, my brain works. So the idea about this behind this design of this house was for it to be very open as far as having a lot of windows, big windows, but also because it is in Oasis Springs and it's in a desert and it's the climate is just like always hot all the time. I pulled out the roofs like so that it could provide shade, and that way um they could have like all these big windows without getting like so much direct sunlight into the home, and then they could just whoever's living here could just have some shade. And I didn't really do the same thing in the back of the house because I kind of feel like the mountain is back there and I don't think that too much light is going to get in from back there. So that's basically why I kind of left the back super flat. Like you're going to see, I don't really do too much to the back. Another thing you're going to see in this video is that I do kind of go back and forth like with the way that I edited things. So you're gonna see me take care of the outside first, and then I'm gonna go and show you the inside, even though I got stuck on the outside, and then I went and I furnished the inside of the house, and then I came back outside and started like doing some detailed stuff because I kind of looked at it and I thought, it's fine. Oops. And but I wanted it to look I don't know, I guess more complete. Just because it's a base game home doesn't mean it has to like it doesn't mean it's gonna be lacking anything. So I just kind of pushed myself just a little bit. I feel so rusty. I really haven't built anything in quite some time. I think the last thing I built was my last build, in fact, which I had built. I think I built that in April, and I didn't share it until after my 31-day challenge, cast challenge. Also, I had to, how embarrassing, I posted up 2 videos, and I mean, these are the only 2 videos that I'm aware of that had this issue. One of them, the screenshots were not scaled to size, and then the other one, I didn't use the Ultra key to get rid of the green screen on the subscribe button. So yeah, that was like holy balls. Good thing no one looked at these videos. I think I'm gonna re-upload them. It's kind of shameful. I don't want to upload them, but now that I've said it, I'll just be uploading them again. So they're fixed now. Yeah, good thing I went back and kind of like looked over them. I just wanted to see and check out like I think this I don't know if it's the program that I'm using to record or if it's the game itself, but I feel like the quality has been a little bit down. I've used the same program again here. I know that I've brought up the quality in the game all the way. I know that I keep usually the visuals for like build mode up high, and then I kind of like allow some space for like shadows and lights here and there. Like I don't keep those on high. I have those like distance things, like the distance is on medium and stuff. But I don't know if that is has anything to do with the game or like the program or whatever. So I'm just using it one more time. I'm gonna test this out and then see what's going on. Um, I do use OBS to record because I was using previously QuickTime, and that was a longer process because in order to edit the videos I need a MP4 file, and that would only give you the QuickTime file, and then I would have to go through the process of converting it to an MP4 file, which could take some hours, like especially if the build was huge, which I don't really want to do a huge build right now. I do and I don't, just because that's gonna take forever and nobody's gonna want to sit down and watch that, right? So I think I just leave it alone for now, do smaller builds. I think I'm gonna do a few more doll challenge builds. I had fun doing the first one, but I want to do something. I want to do another one. Yeah, just to do it differently. So I'm doing this little trick that I had in mind to do forever, and I never actually did it, but then I started watching Yorkie Sim and he does it, and I was like, that's the thing I was trying to do. Like, I had an idea to separate the trash can and the mailbox, but I didn't really know how to do that. And then I saw him and he does like this little cubby section or like a little, I don't know what it's called, like a little nook on the outside. I guess they have that in the UK. I don't remember. I think he said that. So I was just like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and just use that idea because that's just something I've been wanting to do. I just didn't quite know how to approach it without it kind of standing awkwardly out there. So I've been using that lately. And yeah, getting back to furnishing. So what I did with my furnishing is because this is a base game only build, I was thinking about how The Sims 4 was meant to run really smoothly on your game, and that's the reason why EA did not put in the color wheel and patterns. I mean, I think that's why they didn't put in the color wheel. I know it's why they don't want to put in like customize the customization tool for your game, your like furniture and stuff like that, because they wanted to move smoothly. So what I did was I did kind of like a EA home, where it's just like all the furniture matches. So everything downstairs is gonna kind of have this blue color, which I don't think it's teal. I don't think it's aqua either. It's just like a neon blue. It's very vivid and bright. So I kept things really simple. Also, I forgot to paint that half wall. And some of the roofs outside, actually, the short walls on the outside, I painted them, but every time I made changes, the paint kept deleting, or the wallpaper kept deleting, so I do apologize. I only realized it after I uploaded it and then started taking screenshots, so yep. So I did go for a modern look as well. You're gonna see I keep using that color, like I'll use white, I'll use glass, and then I'll just bring this blue color back. And then I add one more color, which is gonna be red. And I kind of keep those colors consistent, and then we go upstairs, and I didn't want to bring this color upstairs. I thought it was going to be too much. So it's still blue upstairs, but it's softer blue. And I just kept thinking, I was thinking about keeping the game or the house easy to upload and just be in, because it's not going to be too many crazy things. In fact, in this house, I did not put like pictures everywhere or like frames everywhere, which I usually tend to go overboard with that stuff, but I've been really trying to pull back from it. There are also no curtains here because most of the walls, like this one, have that shield outside where it's like there's a wall outside of it, but then it's open in between so that you can still get light into the house. So that was like another part of keeping like the inside of the house like shaded and keeping it cool. Since the base game doesn't have like the seasonal thermostat thing, I feel like that should have been, I don't know. I always feel like seasons should just be part of the base game, um, because that's part of life, right? I feel like every time we have to buy that pack, it's like I get it because I really like the seasons, but I feel like it should just be a part of the main pack. I feel a little cheated, you guys. So I did an open floor plan here. I kind of was conscious that the space was very small. My own faults. I didn't mean to make it so small. It's just the way I set up the landscaping outside kind of pushed the house further back than I had intended it to be. There was supposed to be like the small like little pool area in the back. But once I put those like daisies around the main tree in the front, it kind of pushed back and like took some space away from me. And then I just kind of went with the flow and kept building backwards and like further in from the space that I have. So I did give a lot of space to just walking up to the house. So now we're upstairs. The bathroom is fairly small. I wanted to do a bigger bathroom because every time I do a bathroom, it's this size. And I'm just like, I need to do a bigger bathroom. I need to do like a bigger bathroom, a nicer bathroom. Just, a cooler bathroom. Like I don't know. I really like bathrooms. Like most people's favorite place in the house is the kitchen. Mine is like the bathroom. So you see, I almost brought that blue color upstairs, but then I was like, no, this is the bedroom. I want to keep things. I mean, even though it's very bright and light downstairs, I just wanted it to be softer upstairs, I guess. So I brought in this light wood, and it still has blue, so there's still blue throughout the house. And then even the bathroom items, like the toilet has this blue and beige combination, and then so does the faucet in the sink area. I don't think we have this combination for like a shower though, which is unless it's a bath. And I didn't look for that, but I wish we had bath and shower. Like give me all the things, the color. Give me the color for all the things and not just some of the things so I can like do it 100% throughout the house. That would be funny. But yeah, so this is definitely outside of my comfort zone, which is like minimalistic and just keeping it clean. I love a clean look. I'm very into like modern and minimalism. But when I do these houses, I tend to like go super bright and like super packed and cloudy, and I mean not cloudy, colorful, and just like insanely overdone. So I had to move those windows down because when I fixed that little rail there, there was this weird shadow happening. So I just pulled them all down. They were meant to be higher up, but I guess pulling them down actually makes sense because then you'll get like a lower light of the sun coming in and it won't make the room hot. Again, going back to like this being a hot climate and you're just trying to be comfortable inside of your steaming, fiery house or neighborhood or so this is actually, we're getting towards the end here. Let me just go ahead and move this in. Yeah, so here are the screenshots. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Give us a thumbs up if you liked it and comment below on what else you would like to see in the future. Thank you again. Until next time. Bye.